Alright, let's not pretend. Let's not start with some fluffy, motivational quote. Let's start in the gutter. Because that's where revenge trading happens. You're staring at the screen. That trade you were so sure about, the perfect setup, the confluence, the can't-lose scenario, has just blown through your stop loss. It's not just a loss. It's an insult. The market didn't just take your money. It humiliated you. It made you feel stupid. And then it happens. A heat rises from your stomach to your chest. Your jaw tightens. Your fingers, almost of their own volition, hover over the keyboard. The chart is still moving. It's taunting you. And a thought, clear as a bell, rings in your head. I can get that back. I need to get that back. Right now. So you jump back in. Maybe you double the size, because now you need to recover the loss and make a point. You chase the price. You ignore every rule in your plan. Your stop loss? A vague concept for weaker traders. You're in a state of pure, unadulterated reaction. This isn't trading anymore. This is a street fight. And you're about to get knocked out. If that sequence is even remotely familiar, you're in the right place. Welcome to Losing Trader Psychology. Our entire purpose here is to understand the one thing that will always be the biggest threat to your account, the thing between your ears, your own mind. We've talked before about the first line of defense, the why check. Asking yourself, am I entering this to be right or to make money? It's crucial, but let's be brutally honest. When you're in that hijacked state, you can't always hear that quiet voice of reason. The emotion is a scream that drowns out everything else. So you need more than a question. You need a protocol, an emergency brake so hardwired into your system that even when you're emotionally blind, you can still pull it. That's what this second rule is. This isn't a trading strategy. This is a survival strategy. And for the traders who've implemented it, it hasn't just saved profits. It's saved careers. It's the rule that builds the wall between a bad day and an unrecoverable one. To understand the power of this rule, you have to understand what you're really up against. This isn't about being disciplined in some vague, moral sense. We're talking biology and hardwired psychology. When you take a loss, especially one that feels unfair or one that breaks a streak, your brain doesn't process it as information. It processes it as a threat, a primal threat. The same ancient circuitry that lit up when a rustle in the grass might have been a predator lights up now. It's the amygdala, your brain's alarm siren, going into full red alert mode. And when that alarm sounds, it does something very specific. It bypasses your prefrontal cortex. That's your CEO, your rational, planning, logical brain. It gets shoved aside. In its place, a much older, more impulsive system takes the wheel. Its goal isn't analysis or prudent risk management. Its goal is survival. And in the distorted reality of a trader, survival means restoring equilibrium. It means erasing that feeling of being wrong, of being diminished. This is where the ego fully merges with the P&L. Your account balance becomes a direct proxy for your self-worth. A red number isn't just a loss of capital. It's a wound to your identity as a competent trader. So the trade is no longer about the chart or probabilities or your edge. It's about justice. It's about vindication. You're not trying to outsmart the market anymore. You're trying to punish it for disrespecting you. And the market is the worst possible opponent for this fight. It is a perfect, emotionless mirror. It has no ego to wound, no fear to trigger. It simply reflects your irrationality right back at you and takes your money every time you act on it. When you revenge trade, you are literally handing your cash over to a machine that exploits your own biological design flaws. You are playing a rigged game where the only possible outcome is you, digging the hole deeper, faster, with bigger and more desperate shovels. So, how do you fight a biological hijacking? You don't. You can't outmuscle an amygdala in full flare. Trying to think your way out of it in the moment is like trying to do calculus while someone is screaming in your face. It's impossible. What you do is you create distance. You enforce a mandatory quarantine between the infected state of mind and your brokerage account. That's the second rule. Here it is, non-negotiable. After any trade that causes a significant emotional disturbance, a large loss, a missed giant win, a trade where you broke your own rules and got lucky, you must walk away from live trading for a full 24-hour period. Not a few hours. Not until the next candle. A full circadian cycle. 24 hours. Now, you might be thinking that's extreme. I'll miss opportunities. Let me be blunt. In this state, you are the opportunity for someone else on the other side of your trade. You are the liquidity. The goal isn't to find the next trade. The goal is to stop being the prey. Why 24 hours? The science and the psychology are clear. 1. The sleep reset. This is non-negotiable. Emotional regulation is chemically managed in your brain. Sleep, particularly deep sleep, is like a system reboot for your neurochemistry. It processes the emotional memory of the event and detoxes the stress hormones like cortisol that are clouding your judgment. One night of sleep doesn't make you forget, but it severs the raw, electrical connection between the memory of the loss and the panic impulse to act. It brings your logical CEO brain back online. 2. Breaking the addictive feedback loop. Revenge trading is a classic addictive cycle. Emotional pain or the loss leads to a craving to fix it, which induces an impulsive action or revenge trade with the hope of a temporary relief because the action feels like a solution. All these results in worse pain after you take another loss. It's a slot machine of misery. The 24-hour rule physically breaks that loop. You feel the pain, you have the craving, and then you do nothing. You let the craving scream itself out until it exhausts itself. You teach your brain that this particular itch does not get scratched by trading. The professional reframe. Think about any other serious profession. A surgeon has a complicated procedure go sideways. Does he immediately grab a scalpel and say, "I'll fix it on the next patient"? No. He debriefs. He rests. He consults. He returns with a clear head. You must start viewing your trading desk not as a casino floor, but as a surgical theater. Your capital is the patient. The 24-hour cooldown is the mandatory debrief and sterilization process before you operate again. It is what separates a business owner from a gambler. A rule is just a good intention unless you have a ritual to enforce it. This needs to be a physical, tangible process you follow. Here is your 3-step enforcement protocol. Step 1. The physical shutdown ritual. The moment you close that emotionally charged trade, your hands need to do something definitive. This isn't a mental note. You will close every single trading and charting platform on your computer. You will close the apps on your phone. If you use a second monitor for charts, turn it off. Literally power it down. This isn't dramatic, it's deliberate. You are creating a physical barrier. You are making it impossible to place an impulsive trade in the next 5 minutes. It's like unplugging the engine of a runaway train. Step 2. The log and acknowledge. Now, open a notebook. Not your fancy trading journal with all the metrics. A simple, cheap notebook or even a notes app on your phone. You are going to write one sentence. Just one. It will follow this format. Asterisk, I felt, insert the raw emotion. Furious, cheated, stupid, panicked after that trade. The 24-hour cooldown is now in effect as of time/date. Asterisk. That's it. You are not analyzing the trade. You are not looking for lessons. You are signing an emotional contract with yourself. By naming the feeling, you rob it of some of its anonymous power. By writing the rule, you activate it. This slip of paper or digital note is now your token. It represents the rule in action. Step 3. The conscious, prescribed detox. For the next 24 hours, your job is to not trade. Actively. That means you also avoid all trading-adjacent activities that fuel the obsession. Do not watch financial news. Do not scroll trading Twitter or forums. Do not even look at charts in sim mode. Your brain needs a clean break. Your prescription is to do something that is physical. Go for a long walk, preferably in nature. Lift weights. Do yoga. Get the nervous energy out of your body. Unrelated, cook a complex meal. Play with your kids or your dog. Build something with your hands. Read a fiction book. Watch a movie. Grounding. Remind your brain that your worth, your identity, and your life exist entirely outside of the flickering numbers on a screen. You are re-anchoring yourself in reality. This is the most important part of internalizing this rule. If you see the 24-hour cooldown as a punishment for losing, you will resent it. You'll look for loopholes. Well, it wasn't a big loss. Or, I'm actually calm now, just a few hours later. You must reframe it completely. This rule is not a penalty. It is the highest form of self-respect and professional integrity you can show. You are acknowledging a fundamental truth. You are human. Your judgment has a breaking point. This rule is you, the CEO of your trading business, protecting the business's assets, your capital, from the business's most dangerous employee, you, the emotional, hijacked trader. It is you saying, "My long-term success is so important that I will willingly sacrifice any short-term opportunity to protect it." That is a profound power move. When you walk away, you are not being weak. You are demonstrating ultimate strength. You are overriding a million years of evolution telling you to fight and choosing instead to be strategic. This rule builds identity. Every time you enforce it, you are not just avoiding a bad trade. You are reinforcing the neural pathways of the person you are becoming. The disciplined professional, the calm CEO, the trader who cannot be baited into a losing battle. You are trading the immediate gratification of doing something for the lasting pride of being in control. So, let's bring it all together. Your first line of defense is the first rule, the why check. Use it always. But when that emotional storm hits and your logic is drowning, you deploy the second rule, the 24-hour cooldown. It's your bunker, your circuit breaker. This week, your mission isn't to find a better indicator. Your mission is to implement this protocol. The next time a trade leaves you feeling that heat, that tightness, don't argue with it. Don't try to be a hero. Activate the system. Shut it down. Log it. Walk away. Feel the uncomfortable itch of not acting and let it pass. Come back 24 hours later, after a sleep, after a reset, and look at the charts with fresh eyes. I promise you, the market will look different, and you will thank your past self for having the courage to do nothing. If you haven't seen our deep dive on the first rule, the why check, it's the perfect companion to this. The link is on the screen now. That's the 1-2 punch for your psychology. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What's your specific trigger? Is it when you get stopped out and the market immediately reverses without you? Or is it when you see a massive win you missed because you hesitated? Sharing it makes it real, and it helps everyone here know they're not alone in this fight. This is Losing Traders Psychology. We master the mind to respect the market. If this resonated with you, hit subscribe and that bell. We go deep on this stuff every week. Thanks for your time. Now go shut down those charts.